Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all our My Story friends from around the world. Welcome everyone for joining us today. And we have Mang John as our teaching monk today. So let us welcome Mang John by bow 3 times. So let's bow. Second bow and third bow. I'd like to invite Mang John to begin the sessions today.
Okay, thank you very much, Jesse, and hello everyone. Welcome to our My Story sessions today. Hello to DJ Botox, Lishu Wee, Greg Griffin, and Elsa Marine, and Manish, and Tululupe, Daripru Mama, Enio Luvar, Ayumitan, Ruth, Kareem, Kolavole, Sodiq, Monica, Phoebe, Femi, Usolar, Wemimo, Adesina, and Shinan Chern, and Ayo Olu Moyiva, Shintremom, and Toby. I think that is our company today. So we are going to have some meditation together as usual. And at the end, I'm going to share with you as well about the Better Me model that we talked about the other day. And today, the topic that I prepare as a part of this explanation of the whole Better Me model is the self-reflection. How can we perform self-reflection, and what is it that we can use to evaluate upon ourselves? Are there any learning steps or any qualities that will be the product of proper self-reflection? So today we are going to as well remember two things when we meditate. First, we call it contentment. Contentment is the feeling that no matter what experiences that you're having at the moment, you're gonna feel content. And that actually is about, when you meditate, and sometimes people have expectation. No matter how good your meditation is, if you have expectation, you're not gonna actually enjoy it, right? Suppose that you have this good meditation, and compared to last week, it was this good, but then you expect it to be this good, maybe because you've been working very hard on it, or maybe today your meditation is like this, and last week is like this, and this is already good. If you do not feel content, and you do not feel satisfied with whatever you experience at the moment, you will not be able to enjoy it. That's why we have one training to be content. No matter what experiences you're having, you're not going to demand, you're not going to compare, you're not going to feel like you're waiting for something. That's the definitions of contentment. And the second quality is you're going to as well have a neutral mind. Neutral mind means a little bit different than contentment, because contentment means things keep going this way, not changing, and you're not going to expect it to change. But neutrality means that if things keep changing, can you keep your mind with the same stillness? Like you do not actually react to the changes. Like, for example, you sit in a quiet room and suddenly someone opened the door. Are you able to stay where you are without turning back to the door? Who is that? Usually that's our natural response, right? If we are in a quiet room and suddenly someone opened the door, our natural response is to look to the door and see what is the cause of the noise. And that can happen in the meditations as well. When you meditate, and it could be both externally or internally. Externally, like someone opened the door. Are you able to stay at the center without paying attention to the door that just opened? And secondly, it could be internal as well. Like suddenly your meditation object begins to change. Are you able to ignore the changes and stay focused where you are? Which means these two qualities imply we value the most the stillness within, the ability to stay still, no matter if our experiences keep changing or not. We are not going to react. We are going to, I wouldn't say pretend, but that sounds like pretending at first. Like, okay, we are not going to pay attention to any changes, or we're not going to expect anything to happen. That is going to be a little bit of a practice. If you practice very much, and eventually you kind of stay very connected to the center. It's like the center is a big magnet. That big magnet will prevent the mind to wander, to show any responses, to stay somewhere else, not the center. And if the mind is off the center, then we have to restart again, which we do not want that in the meditation. We want to stay where we are, because again, this journey is a very unique one in the way that the beginning and the destination are at the same point. If you have expectation, you move away from the starting point. If you cannot stay neutral to any stimulus or any challenges, any changes, you are off the center as well, okay? And you're not at the starting point, which means you will work your way back to the starting point again. And this will require several practices to keep coming back at the starting point, or the center of the body, where we should keep our mind still. But if today you feel comfortable somewhere else, for example, some of us may feel like they want to keep their mind maybe around their head, maybe somewhere in the body, and not at the perfect center, or you have some doubt where the perfect center is, that's all right as well. Keep it wherever you feel comfortable, wherever you feel like confident that that could be the center for you today. Okay, so without further much delay, let's begin our meditation together. I think we have a good company and good attendance today. So let's begin our meditation. All right. So prepare yourself for an inner peace time. And I'd like you to close your eyelids softly and gently. You may breathe in and out, long, softly, slowly. Breathe in freshness and positive energy from surroundings, and breathe out completely uncomfortable feelings from both body and mind. Spend a moment to adjust the way you breathe and spend a moment to relax all your muscles. Relax the muscles from the top of your head, the muscles on your face, your cheek, your chin. Feel the flow of relaxation spreading to your neck, flowing down to your shoulders, both of your arms, your hands, all the way to your fingertips. Relax the muscles of your torso, from your chest to your abdomen, your hips, your thighs, your knees, down to your feet, all the way to the tips of your toes, until you feel completely relaxed. In every part of your body. And now that you feel a bit more relaxed, it will be easier for the mind to remain inside the body. You may pay attention to your own breath and be aware of the airflow moving inside the perimeter of the body the whole time, both inhalation and exhalation. It will be easier to follow your breath. Should you breathe softly, slowly, and deeply, and whenever the mind wanders, you're gonna keep bringing it back to the breath several times. It doesn't matter how many times you need to bring your mind back. You're not doing anything wrong. It will just take a little longer for the mind to calm down, like a fast moving car that will not come to a complete stop instantly. The mind also needs some time to calm down. Do not feel frustrated or annoyed. Just keep bringing the mind back softly, gently to the breath again and again. If your mind is clouded, you might face mental characters that may make your mind, make you feel sleepy, having wandering thoughts, feeling agitated. No matter what obstacles you face, keep bringing the mind back to the breath. So finally, you are able to stay all the time with the breath. And that indicates how much consciousness you currently having. by being able to stay longer with the breath. The mind can let go of other thoughts, heavy feelings, so it becomes relatively lighter. Then we will bring the mind to staying still inside the body. You may follow your breath all the way to the deepest turning point around the middle of your abdomen. And observe when the breath touches the center of the body. And you can make it as soft as a bird's feather floating down from the sky to finally land up on a calm water surface without disturbing the calmness of the water surface. That is how soft and gentle we can feel at the body center. And if you keep bringing the mind back to feel the center, to touch again and again, the empty space in the middle of the abdomen. Eventually, the mind can stay at the center with less amount of effort. then you can keep your mind over there. You don't need to worry about your breathing. Just stay motionlessly at the center of the body. Continue to remain around the awareness in the middle of your abdomen, as if something soft and gentle is at the center of your body. You may also repeat a mantra silently as the mind remains within the perimeter of the body. You may imagine that the mantra originates from inside your abdomen. You may repeat clear and bright, clear and bright, clear and bright. Or another mantra, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Samma means the right way. Arahang means the purest state of the mind. All together, we are telling ourselves we are on the right way to purify our minds. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang. When you repeat the mantra, also direct your attention to the center of your body. Do not let your mind wander randomly, or keep bringing it back again and again, several times. Samma Arahang 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 Samma Arahang. And after a moment, the mind can withdraw from most of the thoughts and worries. The mind without wandering thoughts can easily stay still a little longer. Then I would like you to additionally visualize an image so that it becomes the landmark for the mind, allowing the mind not to be taken away easily. I would like you to begin by imagining that your body is empty. Imagine you have nothing inside your body. No bone, no muscles, no organ. Nothing inside the body, but the air. Then I would like you to visualize an object. A spherical one, clear and bright. Visualize the sun, the full moon, a star, a water drop, a crystal ball, or a bubble. It doesn't matter what you choose. Visualize like you are daydreaming. And you do not aim for quality, just for letting the mind to stay at the present moment. Even though the image looks blurry, that is alright. You're gonna be feel content with whatever image the mind can come up with. It's not about the quality that matters, but how you can continuously visualize the object. So if you can visualize continuously, that's more than good enough to begin with. And we help the mind to stay motionlessly for a longer period of time. You may also repeat the mantra while visualizing the object. And imagine that the object you visualize is in fact located in the middle of your abdomen. As the origin of the mantra. Samma arahang. Samma arahang. Samma arahang. Samma arahang. Samma arahang. Samma arahang. Continue on your own, visualizing the image, repeating the mantra until we come to an appropriate time for a little loving kindness moment. I would like you to continue your meditation on your own for a while. หังสัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหัง Now we imagine that this pure energy within is spreading in all directions to cover yourself, your room, the whole building, the whole neighborhood, so that you can share this peace energy to everyone in the same area with positive intention that you want all of them to be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the peace energy you are sharing. Imagine you share the peace energy to everyone in your whole city. It doesn't matter who they are. You're willing to share with them equally and unconditionally. Allow the peace energy to expand, to cover your whole country. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the peace energy you are sharing. To imagine you share the peace energy to all countries in the world, to everyone in the world, regardless of their race, nationality, or belief. May everyone in the world be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the peace energy you are sharing. Continue to spread this peace energy to all living beings, to every corner of the world, so that your peace energy will eradicate all impurities from the mind of all beings. Continue to spread your peace energy for a moment. And now our meditation is coming to an end. You may take a deep breath in and out a few times. Breathe in, breathe out, long, softly, slowly. Feel the environment, everyone and everything around you. Feel every part of your body. And once you feel you are ready, you may softly, slowly open your eyes while listening to my blessing. สัพเพพุทธาภลัพพตาปัจเจกานัญจยังพลังอรหันตานันจะเตเชนระคังพันธามิสัพพโสเตยตละทาสุขิตาวิรุณาพุทธศาสเนอโรคาสุขิตาโหทาสาสพเพยาติเพสัพพพุทธานุภาเวนะสัพพธัมมานุภาเวนะสัพพสังฆานุภาเวนะสัทธาโสถีปะวันตุเต May all your wishes be fulfilled. Sapphe Purintu Sankappa. May all of your dreams become true. Janto Panaraso Yathar. Like the full moon in the night sky. Manisho Tiraso Yatha. Or similar to a flawless crystal sphere. Okay, so I hope you enjoy the meditation. Now you can switch on your webcam a little bit so we can take a group photo together. I'm very happy to see many familiar faces today. You can also smile a little. Excellent. Okay, wait a little bit. Beautiful. And today we're gonna also talk about a better me model. And the part I'm gonna talk about is the self-reflection. Okay, so um, you can as well share your experiences, how your meditation went, and I'm very happy to see uh, about your experience today. Okay, so today we had like almost 80 people, or maybe more. So how was it today? Uh, we can see from Ibadan, maybe also a lot of people from Ibadan as usual. And how about your experience, your meditation today? But while we are waiting for that, so I like to share a bit about, um, as a part of the process, if you want to improve yourself, you need to be able to have proper self-reflection, right? Because if you are unable to reflect who you are or self-image in this sense, you'll not be able to change and move yourself and make a better person, make a better versions of yourself. For example, if you like, I'm good enough already, I don't need anything to change. Probably you're not gonna change. And okay, we're not sure. Maybe if we are still able to have the chat, let me enable the chat for you. Okay, so Luke say I felt relaxing, free mindset. Nice. Okay, and while waiting to read your messages, um, like if you feel like you already good and you don't need to change anything, there will be no change. Which means as a part of self-reflection, you must be able to understand yourself. One thing we can say is that we need to have proper self-reflection with no bias, no ego, and no prejudice. If you have bias, ego, and prejudice during self-reflection, you're not going to be able to see your image according to who you really are, right? Okay, we have from Marky Mark. Are you in Japan? Okay, so another good meditation. It was a little back and forth as my leg went numb, but managed to reset and go back to the inner light. Very good. Very happy. So he's gonna leave to Japan. Okay, very, very good. And yeah, I hope you had pleasant journey and pleasant stay in Japan as well. Okay, and Mac Kumar, thanks for really amazing today meditation. Okay, so coming back to this self-reflection, when you reflect on yourself without ego and bias, people who are familiar with this better me model may find that today I explain a little bit further than what we normally will talk about. So we do not normally talk about this depth of the explanation. There will be 6 transitions of the self-reflection. First of all, when you reflect on yourself, okay, let's give one example. If I want to like make some nice food, for example, you like to make Italian food. Okay. First, I need to have some confidence. And the first step is to evaluate how much confidence, how much faith do I have in making the food or trying to learn something new. If you have no confidence at all, or maybe you do not kind of believe in your cooking skill, let alone this is a new kind of food, new genre of food, you're not gonna make good progress. So you need to have some faith. Okay. The second step, once you have faith, then you need to be able to evaluate your behavior, your discipline. Do you have any discipline in learning to cook, or maybe to prepare all ingredients, or maybe to wash your hands and to choose the best recipe, or to learn to cook the food again and again and again and not to give up? So that discipline or moral conduct will come after faith. If you have faith, and that faith develops into moral conduct as well, then you are a step closer to having your dream fulfilled. I'm not sure if the cooking is the best example, or maybe sport. Like you want to be a soccer star, playing football. Do you have faith that you're going to be able to make it? Or a dream, like a clear image, clear self-ideal that you want to really be successful in your soccer career, on your football career. And second, you need to have discipline in the practice. Are you going to practice every day, or are you going to just slack off and maybe sleep on the couch and not doing anything new? If you have discipline to practice after you have the faith, then, well, you are 2 steps closer to your dream fulfilled. And third, are you able to learn more? Cooking, maybe you search on YouTube for new recipes. Football, maybe you watch those soccer stars, how they move their body, how they move on the pitch, in the field, and learn more. If you never learn something new, if you never, probably it's not going to be like just the theoretical part, but if you're really keen in being a better version of yourself, then you must find new information, new knowledge, right? Maybe the source of knowledge could be some books. Maybe you attend some talk. Maybe you inspire yourself, watching some YouTube videos and so on. That will help you to get new knowledge. And then, if you are able to sacrifice, because the more you want to do something new, the more you need to let go of something old, something that you have been having them as a part of your life. Because you're never going to have more than 24 hours, no matter how crazy you are. Maybe you're going to practice football or cooking all day long, but you are going to have only 24 hours and you're going to sleep. Maybe you're going to sleep less, but you need to let go of what? Let go of time that is not necessary, or maybe that not very productive. Some other activities, for example, you can have 10 dreams, but you're not going to be able to fulfill all of them. Maybe you need to let go of some of the dreams to sacrifice. If I have 2 dreams, I'm going to be a good cook, I'm going to be a soccer player as well. And if they don't go together, probably you have never seen any soccer player who can cook very well and be like professional chef, right? Which means you need to sacrifice one. Okay, let's sacrifice cooking for a while and continue with being a soccer player. Then the next step is, then you're going to need to have wisdoms. Even sport, even playing professional sport, you also need to have wisdoms. How you're going to move, how you're going to be around the pitch, around the field. if you are able to know where you're gonna pass, where you're gonna score, what you're gonna do in the field, that actually proves you know yourself. You know that you're getting closer to the dream. And the last one is how you be able to solve all the problems instantly, quickly. That is called width, which means it become a part of yourself, and you have very responsive reaction on problem solving. So you don't actually have to think. The answer just appears because you have been doing this so many times. So these 6 steps actually can be a very good evaluation result if you want to perform self-reflection. Again, it must be without ego and bias. But then you can also evaluate how you fit with these 6 qualities. You have enough faith, you have enough discipline, do you have enough learning, do you have enough sacrifice? Are you able to let go of the old habits? Are you able to have wisdoms? Are you able to solve all the problems instantly? It's like everything has become a part of you if you are able to evaluate all these. You know yourself better, and you will have proper self-reflection. You know what you need to work on more and what you need to have them fulfill. Okay, so this is the battery model, and we have Luke say it was the best meditation. Really? Can you maybe share a little bit how good it was? What is the process of self-reflection without ego and bias? Are there questions to guide us? If you have ego and bias, you do not you will not be able to have proper self-reflections, because you're not going to see yourself differently than who you are today. If you really want to improve, you need to admit that maybe you have some mistakes, maybe you have some flaws. One good evaluation is asking someone to do that for you, because sometimes we cannot be so honest with ourselves. What about having a mentor, having a coach, being a like on a part of self-development? You need to have some company. Sometimes it's not possible to do it alone, or not very effective if you do not have anyone around you. There is one saying that when someone say to you that you suck, or you're not good, or you're bad, you have to thank that person so many times to say the truth, or something that you against what you believe, or against the self-image. Maybe your self-image is not accurate, and that can be very difficult to accept. Okay, so if someone says to you, your cooking sucks, or you don't pay good at all, how can you move like that on the football field? Oh, right. And you keep looking at yourself again. That's going to be proper self-reflection without ego and bias. So the lower ego and bias you have to yourself, the better self-reflection you're going to have as a result. And Ko La Vole, thank you for a wonderful session. And then Binuyo, I feel relaxed. I can let go of my thoughts and able to enjoy the session. And Omo Nike, thanks for wonderful, awesome meditation sessions. I feel relaxed and light. And Victoria, meditation was very refreshing. And Manish, wonderful sessions. How can you bear temple expenses to broadcast, although you're not taking any donation? Well, you can make donation. I'm not saying that we're not taking any donation, but we can also, like the less you use, the less you demand for your life, the more you can do for others, perhaps. Thanks for, I feel more relaxed, and it's hot here in Nigeria. However, I happy to have time to meditate. Very good. And Bantu, thanks for today meditation and model, and she enjoyed it as well. Comfort, wonderful sessions, and Fabendro, I remember this name. Okay, it was relaxing and refreshing, especially during the hot weather. So many people mentioned it's a hot weather day, right? So Dick, an amazing session. I felt so relaxed and calm. And for Yemi, it was relaxed after meditation. At first, I could not concentrate on meditating due to the hot weather, but I felt much better over time while meditating. I was able to stay at the center and felt more refreshed at the end. And Oyun Kole, that was relaxing and refreshing. Thank you. Okay, so thanks everyone for sharing your experience. I hope that you really enjoyed it, and hope that you will also consider to have your meditations as well tomorrow and over the weekend. And then we will meditate again together next week. All right, so thank you very much, and I will pass the spotlight back to Jessie to close the session.
Thank you so much, Mang John, for guiding us today, and a wonderful sharing as well for Dr. P programs. So hope everyone can learn more about the meditation and also how to behave, how to set our own self better, become a better me versions. So let us end our sessions today by pay respect to Mang John. So let's bow. Second bow. And third bow.
So may you all be happy, healthy, may you be wise, may you have the wisdoms to overcome all obstacles in your life. May all your wishes be fulfilled. May all your dreams become true. And every time you meditate, may you attain the inner peace within, that we call the Dhammakaya within, easily and effortlessly without delay.
Thank you so much, Mang John, for the blessing.
Thank you. Thank you, Jessie. Thank you, DJ Botox and Hazel Ho and Elsa Marine and Li Shu Wei and Ju Raiwan and Olga Spa Elena from Switzerland and Gord Sun Tan and Craig Griffin and Peggy Sear and Manish and Victoria and Mark Gulumar and Okrit George from Uganda and Kampala Kanyana, I guess, Kanyana, KPC, and Maduka, and is that Pillai Pon, and Lagos Peace Club, and Oluwafumi Rano, Feyemi, Mardel, Rachel, Duke, Daripuru Mama, and Iniovule, Kolavole, Monica, Sula, Eritomiva, Olutomivar, and Jesu Fumi, Fate, and Fabendro, Adesholar, Ajel, and Dunayo, Devumi, Richard, Jo Ye Usei, Ankel, Phoebe, Muka Besaki, Ayobami, Martins, Miriam, Adefint, and Tolulupe, O Monike, Ayomitant, Oluwaseun, Roko, Karim, Aska, Aka, and JB Solar. JB Solar, yeah. All right, so see you again next week. Thank you and goodbye for today.